How you doing? As you can see, I've got my brand new motors, which are RACERSTAR's br2306s. Just sweet looking motors. So I'll be just soldering wires on them. And that's it. Everything else is ready on this quad. I've moved the electronics from my QAV build onto this one. I've did few changes. I've got new camera. As you can see, I've got Runcam Swift Rotor Riot Edition, brand new. So I hooked up all wires already last week. So everything being checked and everything being resoldered. And yeah, as you can see, all wires are connected already, and the board is flashed with Betaflight 3.2.1, and everything being set up already on QAV build, so there shouldn't be any problems with this one. And of course I'll double check everything when it's finished. But yeah, I've just received motors today. Hope you can see that here. Come on, focus. Yeah, 2306s, boys. RACERSTARs. It's very nice. And yeah, let's start. So what I've got here is my frame. I'll be using solder. /40, this one. I've got one more which is 63/37, but I'm not using that one. And yeah, let's continue. I've just started a few minutes ago, but I thought I'll do live feed on YouTube. So that's been done, both of them. Then I need another two. Hope light is okay. Maybe now it's better, I think. Yeah, should be a lot better. So let's start. To undo few wires and tune them, and then just solder everything. My soldering iron is on full blast already, so they'll be red hot when I need that. Boom. Just a little bit. I don't like to expose too much wire because then we've got problems. Yeah, and nobody likes problems, so I think I'll raise it a little bit, then you can see better. Yeah, I'll work on top of this box, then should be alright. So, let's start. Got some flux over here somewhere. Come on, where is it? There. Flux. Just in case, if I need that. For my soldering iron. It's red hot already, so okay. I like to cover wires with a little bit of flux, so I'll just melt a little bit on top. Perfect. Then next one. Wires in the way, so let's get rid of wires. Okay. Then another one here. You don't need to do it. I like to do it because then it's soldering points are nice, basically. So if you don't need to do it, don't do it. I like to just do a little bit on top, and then that's it. And then I will tin wires. Let's tin wires. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. One's done. Next one. Just heating wire a little bit and then just adding a little bit of soldering wire on top. And we're golden. So that's how I'm soldering from years, and it's working pretty good. See, just put brand new XT60 connector as well, pretty beefy one, as you can see, brand new and long. And then I can figure it out how I can install it properly, and if I will reach this point with battery leads or not, and then I can cut it to size and then make it shorter if I need, but for now I want to keep it long until quad is finished, and then I'll think about how to install it properly, and then I can finish it off. Right, so we've got all wires tinned, and as you can see I've got like TPU soft mount thingies here, just on 2 motors, because here I'll swap second and third wire. I'll just cross them, and then hopefully motors will be spinning in the right direction. And these are connected as normal, this one and this one here, and then those two need to be swapped, yeah, crossed, I'll say. So got my tweezers here, and I need something heavy on top of it. I'll say this power bank will do. I'll zoom it a little bit. Then roughly you can see what I'm doing. I don't need flux anymore, I hope. So get rid of that. And then let's go. I've got currently 446 degrees Celsius on my soldering iron tip. So to cross those two wires. You don't need to do it. You can do it through BL Heli configurator. But I just don't want to mess with it, so I'm doing it that way. That way is the easiest way possible, and I like to do things pretty easy. An easy way, so come on. Okay, done. And then first wire goes straight. Okay, I've touched them. Then I'll add a little bit of wire here. Just to make sure it's nice and beefy connection. I need some tools today. Need some tools. Perfect. This one's perfect. And just add a little bit of solder here. Put this joint here. Perfect. Then just a little bit here. Perfect. So everything is perfectly separated. Nice. So go to the next one. Got it. We'll do a very similar way, but I'll add a little bit of solder before. That will be easier. Okay, it's done. Clean my tip a little bit, and then just let's put them on. So on this motor I don't need to cross wires, just so they're straight on. Oh, sorry. Hopefully you can still see that. I've got pretty wobbly tripod over here, so it's like monopods strapped to my workbench, just to show you. just to show you what I'm doing. And then third wire. So Stingy Frame will have new motors from now on. And yeah, it's pretty decent frame, I'll say. Decent frame for decent money. Very nice. Break points. Nice and beefy. I'll redo this one a little bit, because it's sharp on top and I don't like to be sharp. Perfect. Then go to the next one, which is front, and we need to cross wires over here. The front one. So second and third wire will be crossed again. This one. A bit of flux residue. So I'm working on 446 degrees Celsius at the moment, and it's melting. They're very, very nice. Soldering wire just disappearing with this temperature. Yep, and then second wire to the last pad. Redo it again. I want it perfect. I don't want to have decent, I want it decent. Decent connection. Must be nice, and that's it. And second one. Sweet. And then first one as normal. Just cut it closer if you need, and that's it. Very nice. If you're not sure, just use light, and then with a decent light you can see that everything is separated properly. All joints. Sweet. And then let's go to the third one. And this one is wires going as normal. You don't need to cross them as well. So let's do it again. I'll add a little bit of soldering. A little bit of solder on top. That will help. help a lot. So yeah. Sweet. Then second one. Usually as you can see, I'm using flux just a little bit, and helping a lot. Then you don't have cold solder joints, things like this, you know. Then proper connection. And it's all about proper connection, because then you can transmit full power from motor to ESCs, actually from ESCs to motor, and then out. Then you can feel full power of this beast. Yeah. Sweet. So that's it, boys. That was soldering. Quick soldering with Chris. As you can see, I've redone all soldering joints before. And then you can remove residue of freaking flux and stuff like this. So it's pointing sharp on top, so just touch it a little bit, and that's it. It's a little better now. And yeah, all I can suggest. All I can suggest. So as you can see on DYS board, I'll explain everything, because that might be helpful for somebody. And I'll do, actually I can do VBUT as well. I can do VBUT wire as well on it right now as I'm doing it. So I'll cut that here. Then this wire. And we'll just add it on top of XT60. catched it, and then I'll just dump some soldering wire on top of it, then melt it in. Melt it into connector. That's it. Perfect. Make sure everything is separated properly. Okay, so I've got VBUT connected, everything else is connected, so yeah, that's how it should be. So I can explain it. I'll just get some better light. Hopefully you can see everything. So as you can see, I've got iBoss Fly Sky receiver over here. From Banggood, of course. So this receiver is connected like so. I've got something pointy to show you. So we've got, maybe that way it will be better. Buzzer, first pad is positive, and then second pad negative. Hopefully you can zoom it somehow. And now should be better. So we've got buzzer positive and buzzer negative. Then we've got receiver signal. Then we've got receiver positive and receiver negative. Positive and negative. That's all we've got. 3 wires from iBoss receiver. Okay. So we've got receiver that's connected like so. And then for your VTX and camera side, let's go over here. And then for your VTX, which is I'm using EWRF version 708 TM3 or something. It's got trap telemetry slash they call it TPS smart port or something. Smart audio. And this green wire is smart audio. So this VTX is connected like so. Positive, negative. Then you've got on this pad in from inside a board. Hopefully you can see that it's not the first one. First one is empty. This one here, that's empty. That's your smart port, the green one here. And then VTX signal in. This one, third pad. Third pad, that's VTX in. That's a yellow wire. And then that's it. for VTX wires. And then I've got my Runcam Swift 2 with OSD, which probably I'll not use, but maybe I'll be using that, I don't know yet. So I've connected everything, of course VBAT going to plus of your battery. Then we've got negative as a first pad, second pad I'm talking about inside pads, not outside ones, because outside ones are empty. So again you've got negative, positive and signal from camera to the board, then it's going through board, it's getting OSD on top of it, and then that's signal out for your VTX. So it's coming in and coming out. So that's in and outside one is out. That's a signal. It's a yellow wire, as you can see. So we've got basically black, red and yellow. And then for your VTX we've got yellow outside, green inside, you can see that now, and then I've got outside, I've got black negative, and then that's it. And then positive is inside, that's it. So it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, I'll say, and yeah, that's it. So you've got signal in for your VTX, for your motor 2, for your motor 1, and motor 3 and motor 4. And then next to it is GND, which is ground, as you know, hopefully. And yeah, checked everything working. So yeah, hopefully if I'll connect my VTX, hopefully it'll work. I don't know yet. I need to test it right now. I'll do a big test. So I'll zoom out. I'll just zoom out. And then I'll connect 4S battery. Let's get battery. And then we can say, is it working or not? If all 4 motors will twitch, that'll be a good sign. So, or I'll get smoke, or I'll get something. Okay, big moment, boys. It's a big moment. Connecting battery. Sweet. Of course, bulls are beeping because I don't have radio connected. So I'll disconnect that. I'll just quickly grab my radio. And then we can try to spin motors. Hopefully. I've got a massive bag, so bear with me. I've got that Hobby King rucksack. Okay, I've got my radio here. So let's go to menu. Let's go to System, Models, Model 2. Oh, that would be Model 1. Oh, I need to bind it. That'll be Model 1. And then I need to do a RX bind. And then I need to bind it because it's brand new receiver. So let's go to bind mode, which is I need to hold this button and then connect. RX bind. Okay, bind. I need to hold it. Something is not working. Something is not working. Come on. Bind. Press it. And then connect it. Done. Done. Because that message disappeared. So let's connect it again. Why are you beeping? Oh, must be. Could be low voltage alarm. I'll connect 3S just in case. This one is connected. This one is charged. Still beeping. I don't know why. Yep, it's nice looking build, yes. And it's not finished yet, but that'll look like this roughly. I need to put it together, and I'll do a hover test later on if it's possible. I just need to check why it's beeping, because beeper is constantly on, so there must be a reason for that. But everything else looks alright. I can check my camera. Is the camera working? Let's have a look, boys. Got my Hobby King hat right in front of camera. Why are you beeping? Card error. Oh, I don't have card in monitor anyway, but as you can see, camera working. Boom! Rotor Riot says on it. Rotor Riot. So you can see camera is working, so VTX wiring is okay. Got pretty nice signal on it. This is disarmed. So I need to check my settings. It's model RX bind. Oh, what I did mistake. Let's go to models, model 2. Model 2. Sweet. Now it's working. Now it's working. So, if you want to say something, bear with me. There'll be some shakes. Yeah. All 4 motors spinning, right? Of course, air mode is on. So. Sweet. Everything working alright. Hopefully camera will stay now on top. Now it's moving. God damn. The prototype of my mount. Hopefully it'll stay now. So as you can see, it's working. So in a minute I'll plug it back together. Just double check. Yeah, spinning inside, 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 inside. So they're spinning in right directions. And yeah. So I've got flight modes. When I'm changing flight modes, yeah, it looks good. Of course there is a little bit because this I'm using just cheap cloverleaf antennas from Banggood, and this frame will have my Aomway antennas. So I'll put Aomway antennas in a minute, but that's just for test purposes, for my workbench test. So yeah, you've got VTX here, and then if we'll go to smart telemetry thingy, so we should be able to adjust it. So throttle, half throttle, left, and then pitch up. Yo, we've got menu. So we've got menu. If I'll put my camera, I need to put something on front of it. I don't have a clue where I've lost camera cap for it. There is somewhere. Anyway, I'll cover. Want to cover it with something? Let's cover it with black foam for now. let's say foam will do for now. So in menu, it's not working. Thing is not working. Whatever. And yeah, so I've got, can go to OSD settings, back, and flight controller info, miscellaneous, it's VTX settings. So we've got VBAT, stuff like this. Oh, features, sorry. VTX transmitting, that'll be power, I bet. Yeah, pit mode is off. For now we're rocking on 25 milliwatts. 100, 200, 400 for pretty long FPV thing, and then 600. So let's try 600. That'll make a lot of noise, but then I'll put it to 600 for now. Confirm yes. Back. Oh, that's my monitor. Bloody thing just stopped working because battery is flat, I bet. Yeah, I've just connected it to charger. So let's continue. Back and then save and reboot. Save and reboot. So now we should be rocking on 600 milliwatts. So as you can see, pretty clean OSD. Let's arm it. So as you can see, VBAT, it's working. This wire, which I've soldered before, because it's showing me 11.3 volt, because it's only 3S battery, just for test purposes. So if I'll see, it's jumping, so it's working properly. And what else I can test? Arms is stabilized. Stabilized mode. Air mode. Horizon stabilized. Oh, here it is. So I've got stabilized for air mode. And then we've got status and end of it, but I need to tweak it a little bit, but that's it. I'll say it's working pretty nice. Let's go again to menu. So half throttle left, yaw left, and then pitch up. Then you're going to, of course, with your radio features, VTX transmitter. So power is 200. Let's go to 100. Set. Confirm yes. Back. Back. Save and reboot. Sweet, 3.2.1 as you can tell, and yeah. So we'll check again. Smart port telemetry / smart port TBS audio. It's working. Let's see, I can turn on pit mode, things like this. Frequency. Just my monitor. Just my monitor playing up. I'll turn it off for a minute. Because this battery is flat on it. As you can see, I've got 1 dot. And 1 dot is nothing. So let's wait a second and turn it on again. So yeah, you can play with settings on it. It's nice. So as the Rotor Riot edition, you've got different fonts on your OSD. It says Rotor Riot here, and then that's a timer. But I'll adjust everything. So it's pretty accurate. Betaflight OSD showing 11.5 volt. And then Rotor Riot Edition Swift 2 showing 11.4. So it's 0.1 volt difference, which is okay. It's acceptable. I need to charge it anyway. Whatever, boys. Thanks for watching. That was just a quick test of my quad. And the next video I'll post, that'll be just hover test. See you later, and thanks for watching this long video. Yeah, probably it's like this. Sometimes I'm flying, but it's working properly. But then when I'll go to VTX, I will. Thank you for comments. Anyway, yeah, it's okay. Everything seems to be good. Everything working. So receiver, I've swapped. One more thing, I've swapped antennas on receiver for FrSky antennas, which are a little bit longer on top over here. Transmitting part is longer, and as far as I know, it's awesome with range. So it's pretty cheap upgrade, but then you'll have a lot of range with it. So yeah, test flights will show everything, but I'll just put it back together and then hover test it in my room. Of course, I'll make video about it, and see you later. Peace. Thanks for watching.